Football Association. All right, so you're welcome, and shall we please rise for a prayer? Father, Lord, we give you praise for this day. We thank you. We bless your name. We glorify your name for this opportunity. We are thankful and grateful that we are counted among the living, and we invite your presence here. Oh, Lord, we commit the program into your hands, and we pray it ends successfully. Amen. Let's minimize movement as much as possible because we are live on TV. Let's try and minimize movement as much as possible. Thank you. Well, let me do a quick introduction of our dignitaries on the high table. On my extreme left is the marketing manager of Star Times, Mrs. Akofa Bansen. Next to him is the president of the Ghana Football Association, Ket Edwin Simeon Kwaku. We also have the country representative of ZAZ. We shall be unveiling them, and you get to hear more about them. They are our new partner. They will provide kits for our referees, both male and female referees, in the upcoming season. And he goes by the name Audu Bashiru. And indeed, by kind courtesy of this man and his company, we got the opportunity to give our elite clubs, from the Premier League to the Division 1 League to the Women's Premier League, free footballs and match balls throughout last season. And you already know we signed a 3-year partnership agreement with that company, and they are still our partners. On the high table, ladies and gentlemen, Alhaji Al-Hassan Haruna Mutala. We also have other distinguished guests among us, various leaders of our competitions. Let me begin from left. We have the Vice Chairperson of the Women's League Board, Madame Rosalind Amo. Next to her is the Chairperson of the Women's League Board, Hilary Boatin. And we also have the Chairman of the MTN FA Cup Committee. Where is who? Rosalind. She's here. Hilary is also here. You know, when it comes to Hilary, I'm sometimes careful. So I try to mention her name so I can move on. Because of the R and L, you know. There was a day I mentioned Hilary. Next to her is the Chairman of the MTN FA Cup Committee, Honorable Senata. We have our landlord, Chairman of the Greater Accra Regional Football Association, Mr. Samuel Abuabri. He used to be the Nyantechi of Medina. Now he's in charge of the whole Greater Accra. And then a member of the MTN FA Cup Committee, George Ofosuhene. And then one of the newly introduced products of the FA. You saw us come to a successful end of the Division 1 League Super Cup on Saturday, and we have also introduced another product, our women, called the Women's League Super Cup. We have the chairperson here. We are honored by the presence of Honorable Abra Aisha. I saw a member of the committee, my own colleague, Juliet Biwa, a while ago. Is she around? Oh, sorry, Juliet. Because of the mask these days, is quite difficult identifying people. And then also a member of the Club Licensing Board, another colleague of mine, Mavis Amano. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, at this moment, I'll hand over the microphone to the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association for his welcome remarks. Lawyer Prosper Harrison Ado.
Thank you. And good morning and welcome to the Ghana Football Association. Here at the Secretariat, we endeavor to ensure that we would have another successful season. Actually, our season starts from July 1st and ends at June 30th. Due to COVID, our dates have shifted a bit, but we are working very hard. And if you look at the calendar for the coming season, you will see that we've tailored it to finish in June so that we can come back to what everybody calls synchronization. We see it as a statutory duty, and we'll work very hard to ensure that we come back to June. And so next year, we'll be having this program a bit earlier than October. Next year in October, we should be playing football. So you are welcome. Enjoy your stay here at the Ghana Football Association. I'm sure you've seen a few changes. A few more are yet to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Lawyer Prosper Harris-Anado. Ladies and gentlemen, he's the General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association. Once again, we are across the globe on Max TV and also across our platforms on social media. Now, today we are here for the official launch of the 2021-2022 football season. Let me quickly remark that indeed we've got competitions that the FA manages here. So, first of all, the elite product is the Ghana Premier League, which was won by Accra Hearts of Oak in the 2020-2021 season. That's the trophy there. And we also have the MTN FA Cup trophy here that was also won by Hearts of Oak. Their first double in 21 years. And we have the Women's Premier League, which was won by Hazakes Ladies for the 4th time in history. Now, Hazakes Ladies made history, actually, by winning 3 trophies in the course of 2020-2021. They won the FA Cup for the first time in history, and then also represented Ghana at the Wafu Zone B Championship in Ivory Coast and won that tournament. They will be playing at the Women's Champions League later next month. And we also have the Division 1 League trophy here. Now, the Division 1 League trophy, we have only one, but we've got 3 winners across the country. We have winner of Zone 1, Zone 2, and Zone 3. Zone 1 was won by Royal Tamale United. They will be playing in the Premier League. Their first game is against Grey Olympics. Zone 2 was won by BBNE-based Gold Stars. And Zone 3 was also won by Accra Lions, who will kickstart their season on Friday, October 29, against Elmina Sharks. Now, I mentioned earlier that we signed a deal with ProLinks. They made sure that all our clubs received training balls and match balls last season. It is not going to change. We gave the clubs training balls and we gave them match balls as well last season. It's going to continue, and this time around there is something special for our clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we welcome Alhaji Alhassan Haruna Mutala. So Alhaji will share a few words with us. Alhaji, over to you.
Good morning. Good morning, all here gathered. I would like to begin thanking Ghana Football Association, represented in Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. General Secretary, and Head of Marketing, and all the respected personnel and representatives of the Ghana Football Association for making this partnership a reality. I'm Alhaji Alhassan Muntala Haruna, a CEO of Procar Links Limited, Tempo Sports agent in Ghana. I am here today, along with the respectful GFA, to announce a new phase in the substantial development of the Ghana football. We are delighted to announce our additional partnership of Tempo Sports as the official match ball of the Ghana Premier League. for 3 seasons, starting from the season of 2021 and 2022. Tempo is an Australian brand owned by Novavera Sports, registered worldwide and approved with FIFA Quality Pro and FIFA Basic, the highest football certification in the world. Tempo is one of the most advanced sports brands, according to FIFA tests taking place in FIFA testing laboratory in Switzerland. We have been in good communication with GFA for a few months now, co-creating an absolute stunning football with the unique logo of Ghana. Special design for Ghana, with precise process taking place in our creative hub in Austria and Egypt for good of the GFA. We are also currently in discussion with GFA for more partnership that we shall announce in time very soon. Tempo is the official match ball for a number of associations and top-tier clubs around the world, such as in Egypt, Austria, Spain, Libya, Palestine, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Turkmenistan, Zambia, Gambia, and Oman. We set to announce very soon more association partners in addition to our partners of Turkmenistan Football Federation, Football Association of Zambia, Gambia Football Federation, Palestine Football Association, Oman Football Federation, Liberia Football Federation, Arab Football Association, and Ghana Football Association. By the end of the year 2021, we seek to become partners in African region with more than 10 associations, and we're delighted to let you know that we are almost there. Thank you again for this generous hosting and a warm welcome. We are delighted to be part of strengthening the Ghanaian and Austrian business and political relations, and we are looking forward to develop the partnership for more success. Thank you very much.
Let's put our hands together for Alhaji Murtala. So, Alhaji Murtala is the CEO of Starlinks, and he mentioned that there is a new product that is going to partner our football competitions for the next 3 years, and that is Tempo Ball. Now, Tempo Ball was also used at the last Asian Championships. It's been endorsed by FIFA and is one of a kind. At this moment, I will crave your indulgence as we unveil this ball. So in the new season, you will see our league clubs train and play this club ball. This is what they will use for training, and this is what will be used for the Ghana Premier League as well as the Division 1 League. So Alhaji, please come over.
1, 2.
And President.
Check me out right here, yo. Need to turn the track up here. The mic is loud, but the music is loud. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of mic is low now.
So the ball is branded, it is certified by FIFA, and it has the logo of the Ghana Football Association only inscribed on it. Ladies and gentlemen, your match ball for the 2021-2022 football season. So already clubs that play in the Premier League have come for their ball. Players have started training with these balls. They have 20 actually for training, and then 10 for match days, or that will be used at all the various league centers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to the next item. And we announced a few months ago that we have a new partner area of referee. You notice that in recent times we've invested heavily in the training of referees. There have been a number of programs here in Ghana led by FIFA retired comes from Mauritius. As recent as last week, we had the real training, that is a referee education learning program at Pram Pram. We've had a fitness and physical instructors course. We've had all the various courses that are deemed fit to make our referees look good and come up to standard. We also had a northern sector training and a southern sector training. Our referees on the FIFA badges have also had their turn to go through their mandatory test. What is there to be done is to make them look good on match days. So the Ghana Football Association has secured partnership deal with ZAZ, a company, to kit our referees for the next 3 football seasons. ZAZ is approved and also one of the best refereeing kit manufacturers across the globe. We have the country rep of ZAZ, Audu Bashiru, here. So we have some of our referees here who are in the kits. Of course, they will model the kits for you to see. But before we do that, let me call on Audu Bashiru to give us a few remarks.
Yeah. I don't know whether to greet good morning, because I don't know what time it is, but I guess it's morning, so I'll greet good morning. Mr. President, distinguished guests, I think I've seen the General Secretary. Honorable Chuma Santil is also here, the Communications Director of the Ghana Football Association. I greet you all, and all media men present as well. I'm actually sitting in for Club Consult Africa. I work with Club Consult Africa. My name is Audu Bashiru, and I received a short notice. So obviously, I'm not going to bore you with too much talk, because it was on a very short notice that I'm here. ZAZ Ghana, as Chum mentioned, is a German product, and we are proud to be associated with the Ghana Football Association. I think the highlights of last season was basically, there was a lot of fun with our football. We saw a lot of improvement in our football. But then again, the criticism was the fact that some of the referees were not beautifully cladded. And I think a lot of commendation has to go to the FA for seeking to partner with ZAZ. Club Consult Africa is actually the Ghana-based firm that attracted ZAZ to Ghana. And I believe we've maybe spotted some of the referees wearing the kit, and they're actually very beautifully cladded. And we look forward to the upcoming season, which promises to be very interesting, which promises to be very fascinating. So basically, we are proud to be associated with the Ghana Football Association and the referees to beautify the Ghana Premier League and hopefully help in enhancing the agenda to bring back the love. It's been a beautiful season last season, and hopefully this season will also serve us with some beautiful football, and we'll be proud of the Ghana football. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you very much, Audu Bashiru. So he mentioned that he works with Club Consult. Club Consult is the Ghana representative for ZAZ or ZAZ. So at this moment, shall we please have our referees here? I think the yellow kit is for the center referee, and then the blue is for the assistant referees. But we have 3 sets of jerseys for all the referees, not only for Premier League and Division 1, we also have these kits for our female referees. So those who will officiate in the women's Premier League, courtesy of Star Times, they made sure we got football to watch on our screens on every match day, and is going to be exceptional this time. They are not only in charge of the Ghana Premier League, they are also in charge of the MTN FA Cup. And on that day when Ashanti Gold played against Hearts of Oak at the Accra Sports Stadium, when I checked, over 1.5 million people watched that game across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we please welcome Mrs. Akofa Banson, Marketing Manager, Star Times.
Thank you very much. The President of the GFA, Mr. Kurt Edward Simon Kwaku, the Executive Committee of the GFA, club representatives present, the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The Ghana Premier League is the top professional football division of the Football League system in Ghana. With football as the nation's passion, the importance of the GPL to Ghanaians cannot be overemphasized. Last season was exciting and saw electrifying performances from our clubs. Star Times, together with our free-to-air partner, Max TV, produced and broadcast 123 live games of the GPL and 10 live games for the MTN FA Cup. Never in the history of the Ghana Premier League has a single broadcaster been able to pull this off. Let me take this opportunity to thank the GFA and the Premier League clubs for their support. As television rights holders of the league, our objective is to attract the attention of the football fans and increase the commercial clout of the GPL to raise its value on television. For the 2021-2022 season, Star Times will deliver a much bigger television production and broadcast. With our modern sports broadcast solutions, we will provide viewers with live player tracking and stunning augmented reality graphics that will help viewers better understand the strategies of the game and to provide the ultimate storytelling experience for our viewers. A maiden GPL montage has been created to precede broadcasts of live games on television. Star Times will invest over $1 million in production and promotion of the properties. Star Times will, in this season, broadcast 150 live games on television with an average of 4 to 5 live games per match day. Star Times shall also make available one live game on free-to-air, Max TV, to improve the exposure of the league. A schedule for the live games will be made available to the media. GPL live games will be available on Star Times Adepa Channel 247 and Max TV on decoder and on the Star Times On app. Grab your Star Times decoder, dish, cable, plus 1 month Super Bouquet subscription at a discounted rate of 150 cedis from any of our outlets. Or better still, download the Star Times On app from the Google Play Store or the Apple iOS Store and take advantage of the GPL VIP season package, which will give you access to all live games of the season at a cool rate of 80 pesos per game. Remember, you can link your decoder to 3 mobile devices and watch the games on the go at no extra cost. We are by this calling on all stakeholders and corporate bodies to join us to support the Ghana Premier League. Together, we can build a stronger and more successful GPL brand. For us at Star Times, the GPL is the only league that matters. This is our own. Let's cherish our own. The only league that matters is back on Star Times. Thank you.
Start times brings the game to the comfort of your homes and make it look easier and simpler and also easy on the eye. Once again, let's put our hands together for Mrs. Akofa Banton. Okay, so we have a new match ball for our league. We have kits for our referees, and we've also been given the assurance that the games will be live on TV. What has the FA got installed to make sure the issues about referees, new safety of spectators, and all the other arrangements concerned? Shall we please welcome President of the Ghana Football Association, Ket Edwin Simeon Kwaku.
Heads and members of our various subcommittees that work overtime for our football association, my friends from the media, everybody here in Guarded and beyond, I say good morning. Or is it afternoon? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm trying to put up a smile because obviously this morning we woke up to hear of the bad accident involving one of our key members, the bar for Yeboah Soccer Academy. I have kept the smile because at least as of now, no life has been lost. I'm so glad that our RFA in the Eastern region have duly visited the accident victims, and everybody is currently alive. It's unfortunate, but life still goes on. Welcome to the official launch of the 2021-2022 national football season. This season promises to provide exceptional entertainment. It promises to be action-packed and a step above the excitement from the recently ended football season. This year is said to be an epic campaign packed with passion, skill, determination, and rewards across the various football products within the domestic league. We at the FA have set in place a chain reaction that will not only improve how our games are played, but how our games are officiated as well. In saying this, let me say kudos to our newbie, our proud family from the West, Sky FC. Can we clap for Sky FC, please? For being champions of our newly born Division 1 League Super Cup, which ended over the weekend. We're looking forward to also starting the Women's Super Cup. And obviously, the chairperson of the committee is represented here by Honorable Barbara AEC, Dama, Aisha, Nanyana, AEC, Nanyan, okay. The GFA instituted a number of interventions to improve our games across board in the last 12 months. We thank each and every club, each and every member that availed itself to participating and supporting the various development campaigns through training and compliance. Our mission this season is to create magic on and off the pitch. Obviously, we aim to provide a compelling lineup of games for our fans this football season. The entrance of new clubs to the Premier League and the Division 1 League will create healthy competition and increasing or interesting rivalries. Our domestic league indeed has some of the best players in the squad lineups in the country, and as they say, on the African continent itself. It is from our leagues that stars are discovered and feted onto the national and global stage. Now, what do we have in store for our clubs? Last season, one of the key interventions was to ensure that the best coaches from our leagues get the opportunity to enhance their knowledge by way of attachment beyond the shores of Ghana. Unfortunately, because of COVID and its attendant problems, we were not able to send our coaches abroad as promised. We're looking forward to further engaging our partner clubs across the world to ensure that when the situation becomes much, much better, we will, of course, explore that opening that is geared towards enhancing the capacity of our coaches. Now, what is in store for our Premier League? Again, the winner of the GPL will take home 250,000 Ghana cedis. The runner-up will take 150,000 Ghana cedis. And the third place team, obviously, will take home 80,000 Ghana cedis. As it has already been announced, each of the Premier League clubs would receive in total 40 Tempo footballs for this season. Don't forget that Tempo is giving us a total of 5,000 footballs this year for our clubs in the Premier League and in the First Division League. So each of the Premier League clubs would receive a total of 40 Tempo footballs made up of 30 training balls and 10 match balls for the upcoming season. Again, for the GPL, the best referee for the year will take home a car at the end of the season. I am very sure that our referees will be happy. The whole idea is to encourage our referees to be competitive and to deliver top-notch performances over the course of the season. And in saying this, let me say thank you so much to ZAZ for being the official referee partner. We're talking about kit partner for the upcoming season. Each of the match officials would receive or have already received 3 uniforms each for the upcoming season. So we say Akwaba to ZAZ. Now, Division 1 League. Each of the zonal winners will take home a car. Each of the zonal winners will take home a car. The second place teams will take home 30,000 Ghana cedis and medals. Obviously, each of the 48 clubs would also receive 40 Tempo balls for the season. 40 Tempo balls for the season. Let me pick that one more time. Each of the zonal winners would receive a car at the end of the season. The second place teams would receive 30,000 Ghana cedis. Of course, the first place team will take home 40 gold medals, 40 silver medals for the second place team, and 40 Tempo footballs for the current season. 40 Tempo footballs for the current season. WPL, I know Hillary is very much interested. Each of the winners from the 2 zones would again receive 50,000 Ghana cedis, 50,000 Ghana cedis. The second place team from each of the 2 zones will also take home 30,000 Ghana cedis. So the first place team, 50,000 Ghana cedis plus 40 gold medals. The second place team, 30,000 Ghana cedis, 40 silver medals. Again, each of the 20 clubs would receive football pumps, ball bags, jersey team bags, mini movable goalposts, training bibs, cones and markers, footballs, and 20 shin guards per club for this current season. I'm sure Hillary should be happy. Hillary, come on. Hillary. Oyodewa. Hillary, I'm sure you didn't hear what I said. I'm saying each of your 20 clubs would receive on Thursday, because the items are already ready, football pumps, ball bags, jersey team bags, movable mini goalposts, training bibs, cones and markers, footballs, and shin guards. When we made a promise to invest heavily in women's football, this is just one of the many interventions that the FA has rolled out to ensure that our Black Queens will not only show the kind of performance we saw of them 2 days ago, but move a notch higher than what we saw of them 2 days ago. Okay, let's go on. The recent incident of match fixing will surely be put to rest after the investigating team presents its verdict, hopefully this week. I'm talking about match fixing. I know a lot of you are very much interested in the ongoing case involving Inter Allies and Ashanti Gold. I will therefore take this opportunity to sound a strong word of caution to all who seek to destroy our domestic sport under the cloud of greed and obscurity to desist from the practice or find themselves facing the law for their appalling actions. Again, incidents of hooliganism that occurred last season was widely condemned by the Football Association. Not only was it not okay, it became a stain on the credibility of the football brand. Acts of hooliganism at some match venues, which drew widespread condemnation from the general public and the media, shocked players and officials in equal measure. I want to reiterate the stance of the FA to unconditionally condemn the conduct of rowdy and incensed fans at game centers. This is not acceptable. My compatriots, I firmly believe that we must give praise where praise is due. Government's contribution to the domestic league in the last 12 months deserves commendation. In April of this year, the Ghana Football Association received financial support from government through the Ministry of Youth and Sports for onward disbursement to domestic league clubs. This was government support to the clubs to offset some of the expenses during the COVID-19 pandemic, which wreaked havoc on health and finances of our dear clubs. We also witnessed the delivery of AstroTurf pitches across the nation, which were spearheaded by government's initiative to support sports in the country. The contribution of these pitches to the stock of game centers nationally has created opportunities for clubs to focus on their training prowess without worry. StarTimes Ghana, our network partners in broadcasting, will continue to deliver or cover all games throughout the football season. Just like the hearts of teaming football fans, we expect entertainment on our screens every match day to bring us closer to the action each match week. She's already announced that StarTimes is going to broadcast a minimum of 150 live games during the upcoming season. Can we clap for StarTimes, please? Our Women's Premier League and the Division 1 leagues will continue to be streamed on various social media platforms, etc., etc., the platforms that are owned by the Ghana Football Association. Our GFA is steadily pushing the national agenda for digitization, where fans on the go will be entreated to watching live games by streaming services on the upcoming GFA app, which will be launched very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, watch the space, or watch this space. Ghana football is about to explode in form and in fanfare, going beyond our borders on mobile devices across board. Again, e-ticketing is one key strategy that we're going to roll out in the upcoming season. So what that means is that you'll be able to purchase your match tickets on your mobile phones instead of you going all the way and engaging in queues at game centers across the country. So e-ticketing is here and has come to stay. Our domestic league is ably supported by our corporate sponsors and partners such as Malcolm Ghana Limited, Woodin, NASCO, STC Intercity Coaches, and Star Times. Esteemed guests, I'm delighted to announce once again our newest sponsor to join the fold, Temple Sports, who takes on the title of match ball sponsor for the next 3 football seasons, of course, starting from this year. And as has been announced already, Temple will be providing the Ghana Football Association with 5,000 footballs for use by our clubs in the Premier League and in the Division 1 League. Apart from the GPL, the DOL, and the Women's Premier League, the Ghana Football Association would this year also organize our maiden, yes, beach soccer tournament in Pram Pram. Where's Yao? Oh, okay. Good morning, Yao. So for the first time, you will all be invited to Pram Pram for our maiden beach soccer tournament. Obviously, we're working on futsal, and hopefully we should be able to roll out a competition for futsal once the subcommittee responsible for futsal gets ready with the program for the season. A new era of national domestic football is set to be unleashed, reverting the results this year. All jerseys of every deserving club will be represented throughout the upcoming football season. We'll all look forward to a very, very interesting 2021-2022 football season. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the Football Association, I wish all our clubs the very best of luck this year. To our fans, I welcome you to a memorable experiences, and to all stakeholders in the football fraternity, let's continue the good work in developing Ghana football to its highest potential. It is our own. Let's support our own. I thank you all for coming, and on that note, I humbly declare the 2021-2022 football season duly launched.
Thank you very much. That was the president of the JFA, Ket Edwin Simeon Kwaku. Please have the singular honor to invite to the podium Madame Hilary Boateng. Please come over. Chairman of the MTNFA Cup Committee, Honorable Senata.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2021-2022 football season is officially launched. In this season, we have the Ghana Premier League, we have the MTNFA Cup, we have the Women's Premier League, we have the National Division 1 League played across the country in Zone 1, 2, and 3. The new campaign will kick off on Friday, October 29, 2021.
All right, so we know what is installed. Hopefully, the Women's Premier League will kickstart in January, and Division 1 League will be all off and running in November, and the Premier League will be kicking off this weekend. Well, let me now call on Honorable Senator. Please come over, join me here. Well, in his first season as chairman of the MTN FA Cup, the competition ended abruptly because of COVID. But fortunately for him, in his second season, he completed the season, and Accra Hearts of Oak and Ashanti Gold played in the final. Hearts of Oak won on penalties at the Accra Sports Stadium. Madam Hilary Boatin, please join me. In her first season as well, I think we played about 15 matches or so. We came to the end of the first round of the Women's Premier League, and we ended the season. But subsequently in the second season, Hazakes ladies beat Ampim Dakwa ladies 3-0 at the Medina AstroTurf and won their fourth league title and continued to win the FA Cup, their first double in history. Once again, beating Ampim Dakwa ladies at the Accra Sports Stadium. I just want to pick their thoughts on what to expect this season. First of all, Madam Hilary Boatin. Now, the number of clubs that participate in the Women's Premier League have moved from 16 to 20. I'm sure you monitored the regional championship, which ended somewhere last week, and you are looking ahead to a very competitive season. Tell us what to expect this term.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks, Henry. Definitely a much more exciting 2021-2022 season. We are still waiting for confirmation of when it will start. I think it will depend a lot on how well Azakes ladies will do in Egypt. Personally, I think they'll win it. They are that good. And so we are all going to support them in Egypt from next month. And once they return, we would have the Super Cup, which I'm looking forward to, because the format means that the top four from each zone are going to be playing, and so that means we're actually going to see the best from our WPL again. Personally, I think Group B is the group of death, but we'll see about Group A as well. So a lot of products to look forward to before the start of the season. 20 clubs, 10 in southern zone, and 10 in northern zone. I think it's, and you know me, President, I'm even asking for more already. So definitely more exciting. I think from what I've gathered, there'll be two relegated after the season, 2 from southern zone, 2 from northern zone. So we've actually had a very good past season. I'm only looking forward to better from here. We are still encouraging Corporate Ghana to sponsor us in terms of headline sponsorship. I still believe that before January we'll get a headline sponsor. I'm that hopeful. So we are still going to encourage Corporate Ghana not to look at just men, but look at the women as well, because personally I think the WPL was more exciting than the men. But again, they will say the men was more exciting because they rigged in the numbers, but we'll get there. So thank you so much for your support. I'm encouraging everyone to continue to make a lot of noise about us as well, on social media like you're doing, on radio, on TV, and trust me, Hazakes will win the Champions League.
Amen. Amen. Hazakes to win the Champions League in Egypt. Well, I've got some of your ambassadors here. Mavis is an ambassador. Our sister Joyce is also an ambassador. I've got women advocates who are here as well. Aisha is at the goddess. She's at the back. Juliet Bewa, Elizabeth Yorsin, and then also our new baby, that is the Women's Super Cup. We are privileged to have the chairperson in our midst. Well, Honorable Senator, the FA Cup is the oldest competition in history. We've got clubs from nowhere who have had the chance to win, like Voradep, like Okwo United, like Academicals, and all those teams. In recent times, we've had Mediama winning twice, Bichem United, and so forth and so on. For Kumasi Asante, they haven't won it since 2017, and Hearts of Oak won their first double in 21 years, and then also made it record 11th trophy. tell us what to look ahead to.
Good afternoon. The MTN FA Cup is the biggest tournament in Ghana, no doubt. It involves 110 clubs across the entire space of Ghana. It's the only tournament that takes the big clubs to your village, and it is always a festival. This year, we always build on. We inherited a solid product developed by the president himself, and we are working very hard to sustain the quality and the competitiveness. We are hoping that COVID, now that we have vaccines, there will be some relaxation so that we can have more people coming to stadia to enjoy the games. This year, trust me, we are going to have a fantastic season. MTN FA Cup is going to be as big as you can imagine. Prepare and be ready for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You may please take your seat, Honorable Senator. So, Honorable is the chairman of the MTN FA Cup. Madam Hilary Boateng is the chairperson of the Women's Premier League. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of the program. Let me say thank you for being a part of the program. So from today, we know that the season is launched. The Premier League kicks off on Friday. We have newly promoted Accra Lions versus Elmina Sharks at the Accra Sports Stadium. It will be Friday night football, and there will be more of such matches on our screens, kind courtesy Star Times. There will be matches as well on free-to-air television on Max TV. And let me say thank you to Max TV for being a partner for all these years and also taking this program live into the homes of our direct and indirect consumers. On behalf of the leadership of the FA, General Secretary Prosper Harris-Enado, the President, Ket Edwin Simeon Okreku, and all our distinguished guests, and on your behalf as well, we would like to say thanks for being a part of today's launch. Shall we please rise for a closing prayer?